The sacrifices we've all made for the past 2 months of staying home, of self-isolating, of keeping 2 meters distance, of not seeing parents and grandparents, could all go up in smoke if we move too quickly on reopening or if a given jurisdiction makes the wrong decisions.
That's what we're hearing from Justin Trudeau as we begin another week with more countries beginning to ease coronavirus restrictions. It's becoming a bit of a Monday tradition. But what about those places that have already lifted the rules? Well, some are starting to see a jump in new cases. France emerging from lockdown Monday. People can only now leave their homes without government paperwork as some return to work after more than 50 days of strict restrictions. The COVID-19 death toll here, more than 26,000. In the Czech Republic, easing restrictions means beer gardens are allowed to reopen. Most stores can reopen in Belgium, but shoppers must go alone and salons are still closed. Outdoor cafes opening up in parts of Spain as the number of new fatalities drops to a near 2-month low. Closures are still in effect, though, for hard-hit cities like Madrid. Rules are relaxing in Turkey as part of a new controlled social life. Some stores opening their doors to a limited number of customers at a time. Starting Thursday, New Zealand allowing malls, movie theaters, and gyms to reopen. Schools can open up starting next week. India set to roll out a limited reopening of its rail network beginning Tuesday after a 7-week lockdown, despite reporting its biggest single-day jump in new coronavirus cases, up by more than 4,200, bringing the total to more than 67,000. As for some of the first countries to ease restrictions, well, fears of a potential second wave in Germany, where officials say they're taking a recent rise in the infection rate seriously. The German chancellor on Monday stressing the importance of physical distancing and other simple steps to slow the spread. South Korea now scrambling to contain a new outbreak in Seoul after a cluster of cases has been traced to nightclubs. The country has been widely praised for controlling the pandemic in the early phase, but now the South Korean president is warning of a flare-up, urging citizens not to let their guard down. The Chinese city of Wuhan, where COVID-19 first emerged late last year, is now reporting its first cluster of infections since its lockdown was lifted a month ago. In northeast China, warnings Monday of a possible new wave of cases. Some 600,000 people now under lockdown here after new infections were confirmed over the weekend. A much different story in Shanghai, where Disneyland opened after a 3-month closure to a limited number of visitors wearing face masks. For City News, I'm Melissa Duggan.